Well, folks, it is time to go for more, and we are going for more because I'm not sure you realize that this week is Women in Construction Week, as you know, declared by our great governor of the state of Iowa, Kim Reynolds. And joining us in studio are three ladies. They're going to tell us a little bit about Women in Construction. Tanya Bowman joining us from Dean Snyder Construction, and we've had a chance to visit on many occasions about how powerful women in construction are. And you brought a couple of special guests with you, didn't you?
I did.
Who'd you bring with you?
All right, this is Kelly Paskert with Gold Companies. She actually leads our marketing committee for our association here. And then Melinda Packabush, she is with Story Construction, and she leads our education group.
All right, so this week is dedicated to making sure women know the opportunities that are available in the world of construction. And when has this really changed in the past decade or so, or is this something that's been ongoing?
I would say it's been ongoing, but in the recent years with the labor shortage, it's definitely been increasing. And so women, with making up half of the population, it's just kind of your obvious go-to to bring them into the construction industry to help with the labor shortage.
There you go. And Kelly, one of some of the advantages of getting into the construction field in general, what would you say those are?
Yeah, because of the labor shortage, there's obviously a lot of job opportunity out there. So that is a great thing. And then with women getting into the industry, because we're kind of a minority in the industry, it's nice to be able to get together with each other and kind of help each other out. And
the organization helps show some of those opportunities. What are some of the opportunities that come to mind for you that you could really take advantage of?
Some of the opportunities with specifically with NAWIC is that we have a lot of networking opportunities. We're able to reach out to each other and make sure that we can help with jobs that are out there. We send a lot of emails back and forth about openings that we have at our companies to kind of get in touch with other people that may not know about some of the openings that we have.
Now, what are some of the jobs that the ladies are doing now, the women are doing now, that they never thought that they could do, that they're excelling at right now?
Yeah, we have a lot of women that are actually in the trades now. Which was kind of a new thing that has been a little bit more recent. So a lot of electricians, a lot of people in the plumbing industry. So it's been interesting seeing some of the increase in the trades with the women's.
It's hard to believe that women weren't involved in those before, because it's just the stereotype that that it's a guy thing.
Right. Yeah. It was, and it's something that we never maybe thought of. As women, we maybe didn't think that we could get into the industry, and maybe we didn't feel like we were welcomed. But I feel like that's changed pretty significantly over the last decade. So
how about that?
Yeah, we're more welcomed into the industry.
All right, and Melinda, you've been involved in the construction industry for how long?
Oh, probably about 24 years.
24 years? So you were well ahead of the curve then, weren't you?
Yep, I graduated from Iowa State with a degree in construction engineering.
You did?
I have been in both the civil and the construction side for about 24 years now. So.
How your first job coming out of school?
My first job, I actually worked for a county. So
you did?
I was.
What did you do for the county then?
So I did a lot of design work and inspection and survey.
Okay.
So,
now, 24 years ago, it wasn't talked about as much, and wasn't and I know if the word accepted is the right word or not, but it was not the norm by having a woman in those positions. How did you feel when you got into that workplace?
I guess in college we had about 10% of us were women, so it just was kind of a norm. Not necessarily a norm for me, but I just. I guess it didn't bother me.
Okay, what drew you into that field in the first place?
I would say it was my high school instructors.
Really?
Yes. I took a engineering class, Principles of Technology, and a drafting class, and they actually suggested that I go into engineering.
Seriously? Wow, what a great idea that was, huh?
Yes.
Now, what are some of the things that you have created that people may have, that might be familiar with?
So I've done a lot of bike trails. The one that goes, so here in town, the one that would be down by county, the soccer fields and the baseball fields.
Okay.
That is one I worked on. I worked on Andrews Air Force Base.
You did?
I did, in O'Hare, Chicago.
Yeah.
So that's on the engineering side. On the construction side, I've done a lot of projects in Ames for Ames Community School District, and
So you would encourage women to get into the field without question.
Oh, definitely.
And the thing that's nice about this too is what we've learned over the past couple of years, for those people that don't know, Tanya, that this could be a very lucrative profession.
It really can. The wages are extremely high, actually, for the construction industry, especially the trades, when you consider that you don't have to go that 4-year degree route and have no debt, and you're actually earning while you're learning. So that's something that a lot of people overlook. And now, you know, if you fast forward 5-10 years after somebody goes that route, you know, they're above 50 to 70 grand a year. So it's a great option.
That's a conservative estimate too, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah. And that really does open a lot of eyes. And a lot of times people that are going to school prior to going into the industry may not know that. That might be something that high school kids need to learn about, is the money possibilities that are there and getting an education at the same time.
Right, and the schools have been doing a great job of that in the recent years. You know, for a while it was pushing everybody the other direction, but now everybody's kind of stepped back and really looked at the other options that are out there.
All right, Kelly, we have a lot of things that are going on again. You know, Women in Construction Week started yesterday, but today you have something going on, and things are happening all week long, aren't they?
Yeah, we have a really exciting week. We have a lot of events going on this week. Today we're starting with, we're partnering with DMAC and Ankeny to do the Girls in Construction Career Discovery Day. Melinda is leading that effort, so that'll be exciting. We have a lot of girls that are going to be attending that, a lot of volunteers at that. And then throughout the rest of the week, we have tons of different activities. We have on Wednesday, March 6th from 3 to 5, we are hosting a Celebrating Women in Construction networking event. We're inviting any woman, whether they're
Which is just what you were talking about, right?
Yeah,
okay.
it's, you know, it's a big event. We're hoping to have 100+ people there for it. It's from 3 to 5 at Principal Park at the Cub Club there. So we are really excited. Women in the construction industry, women interested in it, women that even if you're not in the industry and you want to kind of get to know some of us that are and see what it's all about, we welcome everybody to come out and kind of check out the event.
Okay, what about on Thursday? You have something going on Thursday as well?
Yeah, and Thursday we just have a quick little meetup for coffee at the Freedom Blend from 7 to 8. Just very brief, just kind of before work starts, get together, have some coffee, talk about what's going on, and kind of get to know each other a little bit better.
All right, and this next one I think we're going to have you talk about, Tanya, because we've visited about this before, and this is really important.
It is. So we are having a volunteer event on Friday, which is International Women's Day, and it is with a local nonprofit, Give Grace, Give Hope. And so what we're doing is spending from 1 to 3 in the afternoon at the hall in West Des Moines.
Right.
We will be assembling period packs that are going to stay right here in Central Iowa because the need is really large. So
and that's what we talked about last time you were here. We visited about that. We built some of those here on the show too, and we understood what those were all about. But that is so important, isn't it?
It is. It is. And so we just grabbed.
Do you know the stat off the top of your head about how many people really are in need of these?
I think it was about. Melissa's way better at that, but I think it was around 70% right here in Central Iowa.
That's amazing number.
I know, it's crazy. So they go to the local high schools, the homeless shelters and women's shelters.
That are in need of these supplies.
Correct.
Yeah, that's an amazing statistic. But again, this week we are celebrating women in construction all week long. Now, people want more information on this. What's the easiest way to find information on this?
They can go to our website, which is www.nawickdemoines.org, and you can also check out our Facebook page. We have all of our events on there, and we're posting a lot of stats and information throughout the week this week in celebration. And then for our events, you can also check out Eventbrite. We have a page on there.
That's wonderful. All right, well, thank you, ladies. Melinda, thank you so much. You did a great job. See, it wasn't that big of a deal. And Kelly, thank you for being here. And Tanya,
thank
as
you.
always,
Thank
you for being here, buddy. There you have it, folks. Women in Construction Week all week long right here in the state of Iowa.